What's going on, you Finn's toilet water after dairy looking cunts? We are back. Phineas,
Hello, fucking toilet water looking fucking cunts.
Westwick.
G'day, boys.
Bro.
G'day. That was an overly aggressive intro from everyone. That was I liked it.
What's going on?
Just sitting here next to the Zinger stacker box I've just demolished and a few beers at the minute. So
You haven't had that triple stacker, have you?
there's a triple stacker?
Have you seen that? I'm fairly certain I saw that.
No.
I haven't heard anything about triple stacker.
Because like the double stacker's enough for me, let alone
Yeah, double
fucking
stack is a
triple.
fucking feast.
You couldn't even fit that in your mouth.
Secret menu. I'll send you an article right here. It is a disgusting looking burger, honestly.
Oh, is it the one with the fillets as the actual buns?
Nah, this is literally like 3 fillets in buns. Like it's just fucking huge.
Holy
Oh
shit.
my god.
Stacker, man. Yeah, I saw it on the secret menu and I was thinking, who the fuck is gonna buy this? It was like $15 or some shit.
Who has a jaw wide enough to like get their jaw all the way around that?
I've always wondered that with like the eating challenges, where it'll be like a burger that's literally like a 30-centimeter ruler high. It's like, oh, you got to eat this in under 40 minutes. So it's like, how the fuck do you even attack that?
I think they just like. Have you ever watched them do that? It's fantastic. They just like pull it apart and they just like chuck the bun in their mouth and just like sog it down with a heap of water. And just like they don't enjoy it at all. But
Yeah, I've seen a couple that like they have the water glass and they chuck the bun in the water like before it, like make it real soggy before and then just slurp it down.
how fucked. And it's surprisingly, like a lot of them people are quite skinny.
Yeah, fucking heaps of them are skinny.
They probably just spew it up afterwards.
Fucking bulimic.
You come close.
Yeah.
To
The
You'd have to be
bulimic,
bulimic.
the bulimic professional food eater.
You can't be a professional food eater if you're not dedicated. You got to throw up.
They're gonna have like a snake as their training coach, so they can unhinge their jaw.
And see
Swallow
it's
it
Harry
whole.
Potter. Speaking parcel tongue. Sounded repeated. Oh, shit.
What else has been happening?
Oh, did you see? Have you boys heard about the fucking like the elections in Belarus and shit? About the dictator, how obviously he's like, doing what dictators do, saying, nah, sorry, I've won the election by 200,000 votes or whatever the fuck. City's not happy with it. They're all revolting, blah, blah, blah. The fucking opposition leader got like snatched off the street by people in masks and tossed in a van.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, dude. It's
Wait,
so
are they still alive or
No, they don't know where she is.
Oh my
the fuck?
god.
Yeah, dude, she gone. She fucking gone.
But like, wait, I'm confused.
Someone's
So
been
the opposition who they would have wanted to get in, I guess, they've kidnapped her. Like, why have they kidnapped her?
So the
Because she
dictator
was
is
going up
illegal.
against the dictator.
Yeah.
And she was actually like polling well. But it's more, he can rig the election all he wants, but as long as she's there, it's sort of a symbol of like,
Hope.
we might be able to get this through.
Right.
But yeah, dude, apparently she was just snatched up off the street, including her fucking like her camera crew and shit.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
How fucked.
that's a bit cooked.
That shit could never happen here.
No, the length people go to get, like a week off work. Jesus.
Yeah.
Fuck, you guys got some inspiration from old Putin.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking know.
See, Trump was saying, they were asking Trump about, what he reckons, what his thoughts are on the whole like poisoning thing, and he's like, oh, I don't think Putin did it. There's not enough evidence.
Of course he said that. He doesn't want to be on the wrong
Yeah.
side of Putin.
Oh, dude, no one wants to be on the wrong side of Putin.
No.
Like, what a soft little bitch, honestly. I'm pretty convinced he's a fucking puppet.
Yeah, no, he probably is.
Yeah, he's gotta be.
Did you see Nintendo's announced a few good things in their 35th anniversary of Mario? They got this new Mario Kart. It's like a live home circuit.
Dude, that
It's
shit's
like
so weird looking.
Yeah, it's like AR.
I think it has huge potential, but like What if it's very specific to like rich people's houses, wouldn't it be?
Yeah, like
I
big
reckon.
houses, like with like, because like yeah, I could not think of a space I could do it in my house,
Yeah,
Oh, you definitely could do it.
and like
You
even
just-
then, I'd get sick of it very quickly.
Yeah. See, I think it's more a novelty. I don't reckon I'll buy it.
It sort of
I'm
looks
not-
like a kid's thing,
yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah.
What type of world do we live in now, though? That like this is a real life car racing game, pretty much, but you're looking through a screen at the game,
Yeah.
and like it's
You
cool.
basically got remote control cars, but you're looking at a screen. It's like sort of like a drone, but on the ground, I guess.
Yeah,
And it's like so it's still got all the question marks and stuff, and you get items and if you hit someone with an item, I think that thing just stops.
Yeah, like then I slow down. Or
Or
some
if you
shit.
get hit by an item, it just stops and then you go again.
Mm.
But yeah, nice.
It's definitely a cool idea.
Oh yeah,
How it would work. I just don't see how it can be that. But like, what if someone walks walks in front of it? Does it like fuck up the whole course?
Yeah, or you got like a cat or something that just starts
Yeah.
attacking cars or some shit.
and I feel like the car can't go that quick, or else it would be way too hard to actually like play the game.
Yeah, but does it get rid of drifting? Because drifting is arguably
Yeah,
the most
fully,
important
yeah.
mechanic in Mario Kart. Like,
You'd
how you gonna
have
make
to. I
it-
don't think the actual like remote cars would be that advanced to do
I
that.
think I don't know if they got speed boosts or not. Whether they just limit its power and then when you get a speed boost, it just gives it that bit of extra oomph. Or
Yeah, yeah, true. Yeah, they'd
I don't know.
probably have to do it. I guess.
I like
I
the
think it's
idea.
pretty.
I hope
You go.
people. I hope people get creative with it and like set up actual courses and shit for it.
do like ramps and shit?
Yeah, like the toy wheel shit, but like on a bigger scale.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
Hot
love to
Wheels, sorry,
see
not Hot Wheels.
if like there is that potential. You know, like if you can actually create something that could do that.
But then again, saying that, I'd rather Nintendo just make like a Super Mario Maker, but for Mario Kart.
Oh,
that'd be
that
sick.
shit would be fucking amazing.
Like there'd be so many people that could be so fucking creative with that, and it would sell so well. And it's just like endless Mario Kart, and everything's like fresh and new because you sort of get sick of the same old tracks.
Yeah.
Mm. Jeez, I haven't played Mario Kart in a while, actually.
Is it
Yeah,
similar
me either.
to- they had a Nintendo released like this cardboard shit. Is it kind of similar to that? I feel like they're trying to bring like the
Labo.
the
Is it Labo?
screen. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Oh, Labo,
Labo, yeah, yeah. They're
Lob.
trying to bring like the
Lob.
screen world into actual world as well, to real life.
Yeah, that's kind of
Mm.
cool though. I like the idea of Labo. Like I was thinking of getting one of the things because apparently it's just fun. It takes like 3 hours to assemble the cardboard.
Yeah, see, I think that would be almost the funnest bit.
Yeah, everyone says that's the best part about it, like assembling it, because the games are just sort of like gimmicky.
Yeah.
But the best part apparently is just actually building. Or if you have cardboard at home, they release the blueprints and you can just make it at home and buy the game.
Oh,
Dude,
that's
do you know
pretty
what I
cool.
want? Is like, do you remember on the Wii? It was just like a little fucking throw-in game that they had when you bought a Wii, like off release, and it had like all those little mini games in it. And one of them was the tank game. and it had,
Oh,
like,
dude, I was
and
thinking that when you said like the mini game, I was like, oh, I hope he talks about the tank one.
dude, that tank game is fucking amazing, and it's so perfect for the Switch. And they haven't released anything similar.
I don't think I know what tank game you're talking about.
Oh, dude, it was great. You'd have like you could set it up where it was either one player or two players, and you would be put on a map. You'd have to kill the enemy tanks, and as soon as you did, like without getting hit, if you got hit, it was game over. As soon as you did, you'd move up to the next level, and
Yeah.
like it went up to I don't even know how far it went because I never finished it. I always wanted to, but I could never fucking get past these certain points. And like the tanks started shooting like 3 at a time, or they'd all start shooting like 4 that rebounded and shit.
Wait, so what game is it? What's...
What was it fucking called, Breen?
it
The actual
was-
game itself.
It wasn't like, it was like,
We Play. That was it.
yeah, it
We
was.
Play.
Yeah, dude. It had a heap of like little mini games, and one of them was this tank one. The other one was like the cow one.
Oh
remember that?
yeah, I do remember the cow one. I love the tank one though because like it was like I expected all them games to be like ridiculously easy.
Yeah,
But
dude.
yeah,
Tank one was
I could never finish the tank one.
God, it was fun though. Like the mechanic of it was fucking unreal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's just called Tanks with an exclamation mark.
Ah.
Yeah, but it's part of the We Play game, but then that was the best mini game by far.
Yeah, is the 9th game in Wii Play. The player takes control of a blue tank within a small rectangular area inhabited by enemy tanks. Is that right?
Yeah, and then it just goes like you beat the first mission, go to the second one, blah blah blah.
Oh fuck!
50
I remember this game. I think I've definitely played this game as well. This is brilliant.
Man, I never played Wii Play.
It was great fun, man. It really was.
Yeah, sounds
The table
fucking
tennis was
sick.
actually pretty good too, to be honest.
They had table tennis.
Yeah, it was
And-
like it was sort of like you didn't see a character, you just had the
bat.
the actual bat.
That's still pretty good though. Like Wii Sports Resort had table tennis, which was actually really fun. But
Yeah.
but like that, did you say it's free, the Wii Play thing?
No, it came like it would come with like when you bought like a Wii on release, pretty much.
I
You
think
have
I-
like they'd release like 3 games with it. It might be like Wii Sports, Wii Play, and then you might get like Mario as well with it.
Yeah, it was sort of like a throw-in one.
I want to see if we have it. I've got my Wii games underneath my desk.
Dude, but I'm so disappointed in like the Switch that they haven't released like a Switch Sports.
Yeah, literally, because they were huge for all the Wii's.
Dude, Wii Sports was great.
Fuck yeah! Like I missed the golf for it as well, like the motion.
I feel like the golf was one of the most underrated sports on there. To be
I
honest,
loved it. Yeah, bloody oath.
I feel like everyone frothed bowling. That was a certainty.
Bowling was
And
brilliant.
then
Tennis was always
tennis
fun.
was probably second.
Tennis was a hit. Yeah.
And I'd say baseball was up there as well. People loved the baseball. I
Yeah.
feel like golf
Oh.
was underrated.
Got a great story actually. I don't think I've told on the podcast. So it was when the Wii first came out. I think me and my brother would have been both in primary school still. So maybe around. He's 2 years older, so he might have been like 10. I might have been like 8. I don't really know when the Wii came out, to be honest. But we're at like a neighborhood party, and our neighbors had a Wii. So me and my brother were like straight onto it because we heard about it, and we were into games because we had like a Nintendo 64 and a PS2 and all that. So we got the Wii. I got on the Wii and started playing Wii Tennis, and I like because with the motion controls, it was a completely new thing at the time. So I was like swinging as hard as I could and everything. And it comes to a point where I have to do a backhand, and he's standing to the right of me. I'm right-handed, so I swing back as hard as I can and follow through, and just punched him in the face, and he just dropped to the ground like a sack of shit, and just bleeding from the nose, like bawling his eyes out.
Oh no!
Fucking hell. Ollie was huge backhand.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious! Like,
I do find like great pleasure in watching them videos. Like little children, probably like under the age of 10, playing with the Wii, and they're just smacking, like accidentally smack their siblings in the face.
Yeah, or like throw the controller out in
Yeah,
front of them,
dude,
break the
straight through the
screen and
TV.
shit.
Oh yeah.
Classic.
man, I love the Wii. Like, it was a gimmicky thing, but it actually has a lot of good games on it, which.
Dude, the Wii was amazing. The Wii was Nintendo's most it was the most successful console on the planet for fucking ages.
Yeah,
And then it
but
was just the Wii U like
the Wii U just flopped. Because I think the thing with the Wii U was that like people weren't sure if it was like an add-on to the Wii or if it was a completely new console, or
yeah.
like a lot of people were confused. But that had some great games on it. But they're starting to bring some of those over, I think. To
Yeah, they are.
The
Like Donkey
Switch.
Kong Country Freeze was one of the ones they
yeah,
brought in as
Super
well.
Mario 3D World that was on the Switch, I believe.
They're bringing
And
that
that-
over recently. Like,
Yeah, that
Have
came
you
with that 35th anniversary of Mario.
oh, do you get them collect? Does that come with the pack?
No, it's a separate one. It's
Ah.
that and Bowser's Fury. I don't know what Bowser's Fury is, but
Yes, I've never heard of that.
no, but
Like, if you look at the Wii U, you can tell it's a precursor to the Switch. Like, it's just
Yeah.
a much bulkier version.
it's just like an in between where they just. It's sort of like the Wii U needed to happen, like it did.
yeah.
As much of a flop as it was, I reckon it needed to happen for the Switch to be as successful as it was because they just learned from their mistakes with that, and it was sort of like a middle ground from the Wii to the Switch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they've fucking killed it with the Switch.
Oh fucking oath, they have like.
Switch
That's
is a brilliant game, man.
it's still getting sold out everywhere, like especially with lockdown and stuff like that.
COVID's arguably the best thing that's happened to Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because it doesn't affect coders making updates or games. They can just fucking do it from home on the computer.
yeah,
Okay,
it
yeah,
does
so
affect games. It does affect games because obviously you can't have as many people in the studio, like for bigger game studios. But for more indie type games, I feel like it's really good for the market. Like, probably
Yeah.
saturates it a bit more though.
Yeah. The Switch has a good amount of nice indie games though.
Nah, the
There are some very
Switch
quality ones though.
Switch eShop is trash.
You know,
I don't know if they fixed it or not. I haven't been on in a while, but they just let anything on there, and it got to the
There
point
is a
where
lot of
bloody
mobile type games.
yeah, got to the point where it was just mobile games and shit. And I bought a couple of those like 99-cent ones. And I'm like, these are just like worse than mobile games.
trash.
Yeah, some of them are dog shit,
Shit.
definitely. But some of them are like very good indie
Yeah.
games.
I mean, at least you're missing out on a lot of the ads that come from the like free mobile games.
Silver lining.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
the one reason why I don't play it. Like, even if I do download a mobile game, I'll play it for probably 30 seconds before an ad pops up. I'm like, well, that was a fun 30 seconds, and then
Yeah,
I never
get
play
rid
it
of it.
again because you play for 30 seconds and you got to watch an ad for 30 seconds.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like,
fun.
Well, the
fuck
one
that.
mobile game I've constantly played since like I think it was like since I was 18, and I'm 22 in 2 days actually, so nearly 4 years. Is Clash Royale. They don't have any ads or anything, but it's like pay to win. So
Yeah.
but
You
I
can
haven't.
do it without.
Yeah, I
paying.
haven't put. I think I put money into it once because it came up with a good deal that I thought was a good deal. Turns like when I first got it, and it turns out they do that constantly. So it got me once, and then I was like, "Oh fuck, I've just been sort of chumped here." But yeah, I'm a decent enough level now that even the pay to wins, I'm sort of on par with, which is good.
Yeah,
Only
fuck.
2 years. Only took you 2 years. Not too bad.
4 years.
4 years. Oh yeah, fucking hell.
Yeah, it takes a like. Yeah, it's a bit shit, but oh, what can you do?
Yeah, at least you like it.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, fuck.
yeah.
What have you
So
guys been playing recently, actually?
I've actually recently got the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 remastered, and let me tell you this, it is an amazing game so far. I didn't really play much of the like I played it occasionally, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1. I think just the first one. I never played the second one. But I played a lot of Skate 3 growing up, sorry. And it is I originally thought it was going to be like a lot easier to play than Skate 3 because the controls are a bit different, a bit simpler, but it provides like a heap of it provides like the challenge that you need to actually get good at it and like stay playing it. And like all the levels are fucking sick, and yeah, I'm having a brilliant time with it at the moment.
So, did you play like the Tony Hawk Pro Skaters when you grew up, or
Yeah, I played the first one
was that
like
was that on
occasionally a little bit.
64?
I didn't play it on the 64. I'm not. I think I played it on Xbox maybe.
There was one that we'd
The
all.
Xbox 360.
Yeah, there was one. I think it was one that we always went over to our neighbor's house and played on their Nintendo
Yeah.
64, and fuck, it was so good. Like I loved it.
Dude,
And
it's a brilliant game. You can just keep coming back to it as well, like progression and shit like that. The only one bad thing at the moment, because they've added multiplayer to it. It's not cross-platform, but it's just like,
oh damn,
yeah, which is a bit annoying. But it's not working at the moment, so we can't even party up. Me and my roommate have it. We can't
yeah.
even party up and play at the moment, which sucks. But single player is still brilliant.
Well, I've got that on order, and it's coming on the 30th of September. So
Yeah, I feel like for consoles, it's from what I've read, it's not like bad on consoles. The multiplayer's been working,
yeah, the PC ports of things always seem to get a bit fucked.
don't they? It's fucking shit.
I think
Well,
it's
Honestly.
I've been playing. I actually ended up getting Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh,
Despite the reviews on Steam that were saying, don't play it yet. It's like the port coming over to it sucks. Like it just crashes every time you load it. But I thought, they've just done a recent update claiming that they've fixed some of the crashes. And I was like, my PC might be able to run it. So far I've been running it in Ultra, and I've not had a single error with it so far. And it is.
Wow, yeah, huge.
Because like how you run it at higher rates, there's more chance of it crashing.
Yeah.
But like it has been smooth as so
not
far.
with your
and-
PC, mate.
I don't think I've ever been able
Does
to
get
run a game Ultra.
Nah, neither.
I can now with my new PC, which is it's good.
You should definitely get Horizon Zero Dawn. I forgot how much I loved it on PlayStation. Like I've been playing, I've still got to get through The Last of Us 2 as well. But at the minute, I just got so back into Horizon Zero Dawn. I've just been grinding on that.
Yeah, I think I've already said this. I put it down after my save got wiped, but yeah, I don't know. I think I'll go in on a few of those PlayStation games that came to PC because it's just better. I've been playing Bloodborne, a bit of Bloodborne, and my God, I fucking got so angry at it the other night. I just had to stop playing it. It's only the first boss. It's the cleric beast. I don't know if any of you have played it.
No, I've never played it. I
But-
don't think I've ever.
I've watched
seen
some
it.
guys play it, but I've never played it myself.
Oh man, I had to get off because I was just getting too mad. I tried like 10 times, and I think it's one of the easier bosses. I think I might just be a bit rusty because I was good at Dark Souls 3, but I haven't played one of these games in forever.
Dude, I did that with Dark Souls. The first boss, I rage quit after about 40 minutes of trying.
Yeah,
Fucking shit me up the wall.
but once
I
you get
remember I was
good at it,
Snapchatting you and you're like, oh no, it's real satisfying. I was like, fuck this, I'm about
It
to throw
is.
something.
No,
Is
fuck it is.
Bloodborne like in the same series as Dark Souls, or are they just like similar games?
Some genre.
it's not the same series. I think the same makers.
Okay,
But the difference is with Bloodborne, it's more about attack rather than like parrying and defense, which is Dark Souls kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, it is parrying because you get this musket or blunderbuss gun, and if you shoot the enemy at the right time when they're attacking you, they get stunned, and then you can do like a powerful move that does a heap of damage. But yeah, it's like Dark Souls but more like fast paced, I guess.
Yeah.
It's fucking sick though. It's a good game, but yeah, it's just infuriating if you're not good at it.
Mhm.
Just got to put the time in, I guess. But yeah,
I've never really played any of the like Dark Souls or anything like that, but I think I'd quite enjoy it.
Yeah, I've never experienced a game that actually. I don't think I've played a game that takes that much skill.
yeah.
Dude, it kicks your
And-
ass. It really does.
At the same time, I'd be like, I want to sort of play it to get good at it and, challenge myself to do it. But the other end, I could see myself, like Ollie, just getting pissed off and just being like, all right, I'm never playing that again.
Especially is it just a single player game? Because that would
Yeah.
be aggravating.
I think there is an online to it, which you can I think, well, at least in Dark Souls 3, you could summon. You have this soapstone thing, and you write it down, and your friends in the same spot in their world or something, and they can summon you into their world, or you can summon them into your world.
Yeah.
And you just run around together, and yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But you could like go into people's worlds and just go and like battle them, couldn't you?
Yeah, well, you can invade people's worlds, which
Yeah.
it's a fucking sick feature because you're going around and then you're like, is this an NPC? And you're like, nah, fuck no, this is
Just
way
running at
too
you
good
really
for an
aggressively.
NPC. But like that's an even more satisfying thing because someone who comes into your world, like they're obviously pretty good at the game if they're trying that. And when you beat someone that like invades you, it's so fucking good, like so satisfying because it's just them trying to. They think they can get you, and then yeah, it's just even more rewarding than beating a boss, I reckon.
Yeah.
But then like people put summon signs, like random people put summon signs in front of hard bosses in Dark Souls 3. And you can like summon people in to help you with the boss. I think you can summon like 2 extra people or something,
Yeah.
which I did for one of the bosses in Dark Souls 3. But yeah, it's still sort of good fun having like actual players there with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like if you're thinking of giving it a go, I played through all of Dark Souls 3 plus New Game Plus, and it's like one of my favorite games just because you just got to put the time in to get good at it. And once you do, it's so much fun. Like fucking really fun.
Is it like a really steep learning curve, like a game like Dota or something? Something
Like
on
no,
the
it's
same
not
level?
like because I think Dota's more of a confusing sort of gotta memorize everything learning curve.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Whereas this is just it's sort of
It's simple, but
there's not many controls, but it's just you got to get them down pat.
Yeah,
And your
more
timing and
isn't it?
bosses' patterns and enemies' patterns, like you got to learn all that. But yeah, it's so fucking good. I love it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Have you guys been playing The Witcher still?
Yes.
Not as much. Not now that I've started like Horizon Zero Dawn and The Last
I
of Us 2.
started watching the show on Netflix.
Good.
Dude, really good show.
Yeah, it is.
Have you never watched it before, Justin?
No, I haven't. I was looking for a show to watch. I just finished Goodfellas, the movie by Martin Scorsese, which, if any of you haven't seen, is such a fucking good film.
Yeah.
And I was looking for shit to watch, and I saw fucking Henry Cavill sitting there with his white hair looking at me, and I was like, "Fuck, all right, I better give it a crack."
Beautiful man.
I'm
No, he is
surprised you
awesome.
haven't. I'm surprised you haven't already watched that, Justin.
I've been meaning to, but I just sort of hadn't. I just like forgotten about it, and it showed up in my recommended, and I was like, "Hey, now's about the time."
It's actually getting a huge boost at the moment because they released they've got a commentary after each episode, like a commentary on the episode itself.
Really?
Yeah, they released that maybe this month sometime, I think. So I think that's why it's getting a huge boost on Netflix and shit.
So Henry Cavill has done a brilliant job of like being a bit of a cunt and just being real dark and like I don't give a fuck about anything.
Yeah.
Like, in a lot of the movies I've watched from him, and like no, I guess not really TV shows as much, but he just seems sort of like a classic white guy actor where it's like I'm bulky and I'm built. I'm not really going to do much. I'll just be a big fighting man.
Yeah.
But in this, he's actually like, he plays it really well. He plays Geralt exactly how I would want Geralt to be played.
Yeah. It's sort of a bit jarring when you first start watching it if you're coming straight from the games. Because you've got Geralt, you've seen what Geralt is, like who Geralt is and stuff, and then they just change that on you.
Yeah.
And it's sort of a bit jarring because you're like, it takes a bit to get used to, but once you do, it's fine. And I've like switched from the game to the series, and yeah. And the series is based before the game, so it's sort of like you're learning everything about what the game is, I guess.
Have any of you read the books?
No, I want to.
Yeah, I'd like to as well. I haven't read them myself, but in that thing that I mentioned before, the like after episode shit, they talk about how he's like, because he's seen as like a monster to everyone else, but then they try to give like him a bit of humanity as well in there.
Yeah. No,
I-
everyone's like, you go.
I'd forgotten because I'd played The Witcher. I'd played The Witcher 2 probably 5 or 6 years ago because it was on sale for like $10 and I'd heard great things. Like, I might as well. Got to take a chance on a AAA game at one point. And then I had moved into The Witcher 3, even though I was only about 30% through The Witcher 2. And I had like, when I was running through the game, I was like, why is everyone just like, oh, what the fuck is this guy? Like, skitsing at me. I'm like, bro, if you pay me to get rid of all your fucking beasts and demons and shit, and then you just go and spit on me when I'm walking through the streets.
Yeah, it seems like all they're doing is good, and then like they're seen as monsters as well, but they're monster killers. Killers that are seen as monsters.
Everyone just hates them because they're outcasts. It's just sort of like a
it's like that we hate you because you're different.
Yeah, it's just that.
Are they made? They're man-made, aren't they? The witches.
Well, they take. Well, that's why they hate them, I think, because they take kids off. Well, I don't take them. I don't know. Yeah, I think they do. I think they take kids and they go through like a mutation stage with all these toxins and stuff.
Yeah.
And like only the strong survive it, I guess. So a lot of people died going through the process of being a witcher. So it's like it's sort of frowned upon, but yeah, you don't really have a choice.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like the kids can say anything.
And I guess that's why people hate them, but then it's just a cycle of a kid getting it and then they go get another kid and I don't know.
And the combat in the show is very well done as well, which I really appreciate with like a good action fighting type show or movie.
See, I want to see, do you guys remember the last fighting scene of episode 1? I think it is. It's like right at the end.
Yeah.
I want more of that. Like after I watched the first episode there, I was like, oh fuck yeah, it's going to be like this all the way through. So if I was to say like if I'm at all disappointed about anything in the show, it's sort of that there hasn't been more combat scenes like that.
Yeah, same here. Yep. But they just, I guess they tried to, it was very story heavy, so they needed to set up the story, and it was a bit confusing because they were jumping around all around the place.
Oh, I didn't realize it was actually jumping back and forth until I watched it the second time. Because the first time I watched it, I was like, this just doesn't make sense to me.
Dude,
just real quick, what episode are you on, Justin?
literally the one that I just finished was episode 4, and that's when he accompanies the bard to like the fucking marriage proposal or some shit.
Yeah.
And well, they were talking to the Queen, and I was like, "Isn't this the Queen from the fucking first episode?"
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was thinking, wait, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah, so it's confused because they don't explain it at all. They just sort of
No, there's no timeline whatsoever, is there? Like, they don't reference a timeline at all.
No, not really.
But there is a specific timeline that each of the characters are following, though. Which, if you watch the episodes that they just released recently, that they talk about each episode specifically, it actually tells you like what timeline, and it doesn't spoil anything from like future episodes. So I actually recommend watching the first episode and then the first episode of the commentary explanation or whatever.
Yeah,
They're only like 5-minute episodes, I think, and it explains the timeline heaps better.
Well, I might have to do that because I was looking it up as I was watching the episode. I was thinking, like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, I think they did say. I think I read an article somewhere saying that a heap of people did complain about not being able to follow it in season 1, and they said they have fixed it in season 2.
Yeah, I just like. I hope they don't. I hope they go Game of Thronesy in the way that it's got like all the twists and turns. It stays brutal. It stays like just in your face. They don't gloss over anything. I don't know. The thing I liked about Game of Thrones is it was so raw. Like, a lot of shows didn't go as far as that shit did. You know,
but at the same time, like, it takes
in the middle of a wedding.
Yeah, true.
Shit.
Some of them
No other
scenes
shows have fucking done that.
No other shows, yeah.
Right. But some of them scenes, like in Game of Thrones, took weeks to like film for like a 5-minute fighting scene, which is insane. Like how much time they spent filming.
And I think Henry Cavill does all his own stunt, does all like the scenes. So
I was going to say,
apparently that's
looks like him.
Yeah, apparently it's like harder. Oh, literally, yeah. Apparently it's harder for directors because then like it takes more time because he has to learn each scene on his own time schedule or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I've been really enjoying it. I was I was pretty surprised. I didn't expect much. I'm not gonna lie. I thought, if I get into this and it looks cheap, I'm gonna get out of it straight away. But it looks like they're putting a lot of money into it, which I rate. I hate it when a good idea doesn't get the funding it deserves.
I agree. Yeah.
And I think the same problem as everything that has a book is people complain that they're not following exactly what the book does, but
oh, dude, those people are the worst. Like, speaking of fucking book movies, we watched all the Harry Potters recently, like within like a week and a half.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. I forgot how just well written those storylines are, like how perfect everything lines up.
Yeah.
And Dumbledore is the biggest smartass I've ever seen as a character. Like, he knows everything that's going to happen, but he always just sits there like, oh, so that's what happened. You're like, you fucking little bitch. You knew this entire time. You're fucking helping Harry at all.
Yeah.
Oh, I love him. He's great. They're all great films. I was writing down reviews for him, actually.
Really?
Trying to figure out which one's my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what I found on Reddit the other day, boys. I'll link you a little image here. This is a graph of Tom Cruise and his marriages. And all of Tom Cruise's marriages have ended when the woman was aged 33.
What the fuck?
Yeah, right.
Every fucking time.
Wait, when Tom Cruise was 44, is it? He married a 27-year-old?
Yeah.
Yep.
He likes him young.
And then divorced her when he was 50 at the age of 33.
Yeah,
So did he divorce these people or did they divorce him?
I assume it's mixed. I don't actually know.
Yeah.
Jeez, not much time in between the marriage, first marriage and second marriage.
Dude, how fucked is that?
Yeah, holy shit.
So he divorces her or gets divorced in 1990, and then has a new one in 1991.
Yeah.
He loves that age range, doesn't he? Even when he was younger, because he was 25 marrying a 30-year-old.
because this subreddit data is beautiful. Often produces a lot of like good looking graphs, but this was the first one where I looked at it and I was like, huh, that's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a nice little crack right there.
What are we all drinking, actually? I don't think we
Ooh,
haven't mentioned, but it's a bit of a drinking episode.
I'm on the Little Creatures IPA.
Nice. It's a good drop, that one, actually.
It's very nice.
Yeah. It's a few standard, like it's more than a regular beer, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm drinking the cans and they're 1.8.
Yeah. Yep. Nice. I'm on the goats.
Oh, I don't think I've actually had a goat yet.
Oh, really? They're not too bad. I bought them for last night and end up getting on the wines. Oh, fuck. So I end up waking up lying on a wooden floor, like lying on wooden floorboards outside of a toilet. Turns out I just because it got on the red wines, and then my brother-in-law pulled out the port.
Oh, dangerous! Very dangerous.
For all the young kids out there, mixing drinks, do it at your own precaution.
Yeah, well,
especially wine and beer. You drink beer at the start of the night.
I had like 3 beers at the start, and then like 3 like those big wine glasses of wine, and then half of that of port, and yeah, it just sent me for 6.
Yeah, deadly combo.
I woke up in the morning. I don't know if this has ever happened to you boys. I woke up in the morning, no fucking clue where I was, because I was on the floor of my sister's house outside her toilet. I was meant to go home that night, but I passed out and they couldn't get me moving, so it just kept me there.
They at least put like a blanket over you or something?
Yeah, I woke up with a blanket and pillow.
Oh, nice.
But I was still lying on wooden floor
outside the toilet. I've actually got a story about me a night of drinking and waking up not knowing where I am.
Take it away.
So up in when I was working up in Hotham, up in the lifts, I think it was the first Friday. So I got up there on like a Thursday night, and then the next night, so I got up there for the season, is what I was saying, sorry. And then the next night we were drinking. I haven't been up there very long. This was my second season up there, so I knew people, but didn't know everyone.
This is snow, by the way, like at Mount Hotham.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Mount Hotham. So I worked on the ski list for a couple of seasons back in the day. And then, so we were drinking naturally, and I was drinking Goon, I think, at the time, because it was the cheapest thing up in Hotham. Everything up there is expensive as fuck. So we're drinking Goon Duprees, and then we went out to the pubs. And all I remember, I was very, very out of it. And then the last thing I remember was this guy, not sure if he was gay, but I think he was gay, bought me a shot. He was like, he was asking anyone if they wanted drinks. Naturally, of course, I want a drink. He bought me this shot, but it was like a Jaeger bomb, but it was who knows?
Make it with a store asshole.
It was a shot of Jaeger, a shot of tequila, and then the Red Bull, and you had to like knock them both in and then scull it.
Oh, that makes me sick because I'm still hungover from last night. Talking about that makes me sick.
So I drink the shot, and then 5 minutes later, I go blank, don't remember a thing. Wake up in the morning on the ground in my room, no clothes on. I was just lying there, fucking naked. Don't know how I got naked. Don't know how I got home. Couldn't find my phone anywhere. Couldn't find my wallet anywhere.
Was this gay guy next to you naked with you as well?
Nah, no one was next to me, unfortunately. Even my roommate wasn't actually there. Fortunately for him as well, because my white ass was just laying on the floor. I ended up finding my wallet, but the phone was nowhere to be found. So, yeah. No. It was a bit of an eventful night. Not sure if I got roofied or not, but
jeez. So yeah, you got the Cosby special.
Yeah, the Cosby special.
That's Phin's Me Too moment.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! Why have never heard this before?
I don't know. It definitely sounds like a story he'd want to keep to himself, because it definitely sounds like you got raped by a gay guy.
I mean, things could happen. Things like I did talk to a couple people, and they said I walked home with them. So I don't think I got fucked in the arsehole by a gay dude. unknowingly, but
Yeah, not on that night anyway.
yeah, that's exactly.
Definitely sounds like you were spiked though.
Oh yeah, but it was like a probably the bartender should have been like, well, this guy's drunk, he's not going to have another shot.
That's
Or
awesome.
that scenario, not because like I wanted the drink, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
Especially like a shot where you're mixing Jaeger and tequila.
Yeah. Oh, now that I think about it, fuck that. Like that sounds deadly.
Yeah, it sounds
That's
disgusting.
fucking horrible.
And I fucking hate Red Bull. So any drink with Red Bull in it just makes me
Really? Nah, Red Bull and vodka, they get you going.
Dude, Red Bull's delicious.
It's way too sweet for me.
I'd rather like a raspberry vodka over a Red Bull vodka.
Yeah, fucking oath.
Raspberry
on
vodka
90s,
is so much
honestly.
sweeter.
Yeah, but Red Bull tastes like fucking ass.
Just like Jaeger bombs remind me of this one person we had in high school. Like whenever I hear Jaeger bombs, it's just like picture his face.
Is it like
Is it because of the taste, or is it because of his personal experiences with it?
Just both, because like every time I'd have a Jaeger bomb, it'd be with him.
Okay, yeah.
And it just never ended well with me. And I reckon Ollie, you could probably pick the person that it was.
Jaeger bomb.
Is this like whenever like you know someone will mention like a baby name and you'd be like, no, they couldn't be my kid. I knew one of those and they were a fucking cunt.
Yeah.
You know.
What? Who was it? Can you message the person into the chat? Because
yeah.
My brain's working at 20% at the moment. Oh yeah. Big farmer boy.
Oh yeah, just loved his Jaeger bombs.
It's interesting for a farmer boy to love Jaeger bombs.
Nah, farmer boys love their like rural boys love their fucking mixed drinks. They don't.
Oh, they love the fucking JDs and
the rum and coke and
shit.
Oh, the fucking Bundies, mate. Yeah, good on the Bundies before they
around misses.
Beat up a few sheep on their farm. Before they go cow tipping.
Talking about beating sheep, I think that's the perfect segue into the porn comments of the week.
It doesn't sound like a perfect segue into that, but
for this one,
yeah.
I'm gonna chuck him into the chat.
Yeah, God knows what Phin has looked up this week.
Justin, if you'd like to start us off.
Start this bad boy up.
That's all
right. All right. Go F yourself, Karen has said, hey, if anyone wants to play Minecraft on Xbox, let me know.
Fair enough. Below Snow says John 11:30, chapter 11, verse 35. Says Jesus wept.
That's actually the shortest chapter in the whole Bible.
Is it?
Yeah.
Did you look this up beforehand, or did you just?
No, I have a mate that is quite religious, and he told me that when I was because he was getting these comments with me. So.
Oh right.
I
didn't think someone that religious would be able to.
You do it with the boys.
Yeah. Anyway, underneath that, Dat Nibber 145 has said, "What the fuck is wrong with me?"
Reply to that from I Got It Ringo says, post nut clarity has me questioning the same thing.
No, JDK 600 in reply to that has said, God damn it, I feel so dirty now.
And Black Stallion 123, I asked myself the same question. So it's obviously a fucked video. Or it's like,
to be fair, post nut clarity, I get that.
Yeah, same.
Everyone's got to get a bit of post nut clarity.
You know, just during it and you're like, oh, fuck yeah. And then you finish and you're like, oh.
Post nut clarity is probably the purest form to think of. Like, if you're making a big decision, have a wank and then think about it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Even just about life, you do it and then you're like, fuck, what am I doing with my life?
Thinking about it alone, you know.
I could be being
productive. Out of the manager's desk.
Realtor's office.
Bang. It is also the best thing to do if you've got if you suffer anxiety when you smoke weed, just like go have a nut. You're just like, oh yeah, it's fantastic.
Brandon tips.
Man, I just imagine like a judge going like before they decide guilty or not guilty, just busting one out. Guilty.
Just during trial, just like strumming on it.
Oh.
And then
All right, so for our next comment, we've got Freak Nasty 19, who said, and I wish I had the cameras. We're getting cameras soon. I wish I had it for this because I've got some emojis there that I could have reenacted.
Need to get the emoji police on this man.
But he said, after I nutted, I'm like, I'll just sound him out actually. I'm sick. I need help.
Picture what you want with those sounds. If you can guess the emoji, you fucking win $100.
The next comment is from Bowie Moonin.
A verified user.
Yes, said, I nutted, but my dick confused.
No, High Rider 04 says she taken it like a champion. With what appears to be a picture of his real face, which never sure about on the old.
Yeah, interesting.
Bad decision.
Got Brought Fiddle 4. Pornhub's nice, but y'all should read the Bible.
And then lastly, we have XXX _ Big Dick 69 _ XXX, who has said her legs may be short, but her heart is big.
I feel like that's the only clue we've had out of all these comments.
I feel like it might be like maybe like a nun getting fucked or something. Like there's a few religious comments there. Like there is a reference to the Bible, and then there's the John 11. Actually, can I bring up Finn, you might know this. Does the John 11:35 have anything to do with the porn? Like, is it a secret? Is it a secret passage to the title?
No, it's not.
Is it literally just Jesus wept?
It's just Jesus wept.
Okay, that's pretty good. I'm going to use that. I'm going to go midget BBC dressed as a nun.
Oh my god!
I like that answer from Justin.
I'm gonna go. Oh, Jesus fucks Mary.
Oh, okay. Fuck.
Thinking outside the box there, Brandon. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go double amputee.
Straight out with it.
Bit of nugget porn for you.
Yeah, bit of nug.
So, Ollie was actually correct not on the nugget, but on the hint. The last one was probably the only hint in the whole comments. Her legs may be short, but her heart is big. But I'm going to give it to Justin because it is BBC with a midget.
Yes.
No nun concept.
God.
Yes. God damn.
Does that make us tired now?
Yeah, so the tally is Ollie on 4, Brandon lacking behind with 1. Wow.
I actually thought I was up there, honestly.
Okay, no, and then Justin, you're on 4 as well. So
yes.
4-4-1.
You had my hopes up there too. I thought when you said Ollie was correct, I was like, fuck yeah.
To be honest.
Do we want a bit of audio or? Oh god.
I'm not sure if the audio is actually going to be that good in this.
Nah, it won't be.
Do you have a section of yours, Westy? Of your little segment?
Yeah, no, I do.
Lovely.
Nice.
So we've got the what are we calling it?
2 porkies and a pie?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we should I feel like okay, so what's gonna happen is I'm gonna keep a scoreboard of this segment. So who won last week? I think it was Justin. And the loser of the segment at episode 100, I'll say, has to eat an onion.
Eat an onion, like raw onion?
Yeah,
on the show whilst the others just talk.
Fuck.
Yeah, because it's two articles are from the onion and one is not. No, one article's from the onion and 2 are not. So,
So one of the
spirit.
Just quickly, can we do the same thing with the porn, except whoever loses at the end, gets fucked. Has to make their own porn video and release it to the public.
Since I'm losing, can I just upload one I've already made?
I think kids would interfere with the site's term service.
They're the ones recording me.
All right, Westy, what do you got?
I don't actually have the links to these ones because I got these last week and forgot to put the links in, but I've got the headlines anyway. So one of them is cycling cafe plan turned down over lack of car park spaces. So that's cycling cafe plan turned down over lack of car park spaces.
I like that actually.
Funeral home finds Michigan woman still breathing after being declared dead by paramedics. And got Black Lives Matter supporters beat raccoon to death with baseball bats to protest cops treating us like animals.
Surely not.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's
I've got
tough.
to go to the third one.
Could you re-say the second one, the middle one? Sorry.
Funeral home finds Michigan woman still breathing after being declared dead by paramedics.
What the fuck? I can see that happening though.
That's definitely believable. Yeah, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure I read that, but I'm not sure if it was fake or real. Because I've heard it, I'm just going to believe it's true. So,
I think I have to go the third one, but I really want to go the first one just because of how funny it is.
the first one.
So is it the first or third?
I've gone the third.
I think I'm going the third.
Third, Phin?
All right. Since you two have gone the last, I'm gonna go the first. I'm gonna go the cycling.
Yeah. So Justin and Brandon, you're right.
Fuck me, man.
I don't know what it is with fake news and the Black Lives Matter protests in America, but like, because the last fake one was about that too. But I think it's just because they're going so AWOL. It's just easy to write something fake about it.
Yeah. Like, I don't think Americans are even that dumb to kill an animal in protest of treating them like animals.
I honestly, I put it in there. I was like, that's believable, but apparently not.
Good, that first one's great. I love that that's true.
Yeah, it's fucking. I'll pull it up. I'll find it. Just keep riffing. I'll quickly get this up.
Boys, I'll tell you what I found. I found a little article recently, and apparently the Italian city of Naples has been, when they find dog shit on the throughout the town, have been logging the DNA so that when it happens again, they can, like, based with microchips as well. So when it happens again, they can test the DNA of the shit and go and find the person whose dog it is.
Oh, seriously?
Way.
So it's like fingerprinting, but for dog shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Look at that.
Surely that's like
if you go into
a bit over the top.
If you go into that much effort to like
it's incredible
DNA test a dog shit, just fucking pick it up and chuck it. Like, there's not that many people out there doing the wrong thing. If they are, I'm sure someone else is willing to do the good thing and pick it up.
Where was this again? Sorry.
Naples, the Italian city of Naples.
Maybe Naples is just like known for just a heap of dogs shitting everywhere. Maybe it's like a big problem over there.
Dude, I've been to Naples and it wasn't too bad. I don't think I stepped in a single shit.
Yeah, that's quite impressive, Brandon, considering the dog shit problem that they are currently facing over there. The pandemic.
I think I was only there for a day, but I did not step in shit. So
Naples is facing their own pandemic.
Yeah.
So why? Sorry, I wasn't listening to anything you just said. Then did I cut something off?
No, the Italian city of Naples is logging the city's like dog's DNA of shit that they find on the sidewalk, so that when it happens again, they can identify the dog and find the owner.
God damn!
I wonder if there'll be like a serial shitter, like one that they haven't like they just keep DNAing, but they just can't catch one that they haven't recorded before. Like
that'd be great.
Just a serial shitter of Maples.
Well, there'd be a few unregistered dogs. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like surely it costs a bit of money to DNA test, right? Like, couldn't you give that money to a fucking?
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like there's a lot better solutions.
$20 an hour, just go and pick up the shit.
It's costing more money to DNA, like to do a sample of DNA of a shit, than to fucking
pick it up.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that though. That's gold. That's so funny. The fact that they're going that far, 'cause they're like, nah,
Yeah.
fucking sick of it. Put them in a registry right next to the sex offenders.
Ollie, did you find it?
Yeah, so I did find it. It's kind of a reasonable explanation. So the proposed location of the coffee shop was in an area where there was already cars parking on the streets illegally and stuff, like because of lack of car park spaces. So the reasoning behind it, like the council voted against it because she only wanted bike spaces, and she had a designated car park 350 meters down the road for staff, but they denied it because they didn't want any more cars parking on the street and clogging up the street and traffic. So yeah, lot less funny with the explanation, but it's a great headline.
Oh, dude, the headline's fantastic. I
Yeah.
love those ones where it's like, how the fuck does that even make sense?
Yeah. But, yeah, I think that wraps up another episode.
Yeah,
It does.
good shit, boys. Any closing words, closing statements?
Yeah, go fuck yourselves.
End it there. Schmidt.
That's a lot.
It says.